Hey, everyone. Hey. It's your girl, Precious Williams. And today, as I get ready, because yes, I am preparing to speak to NABO Greater Detroit chapter. And it's called Pitch Her Perfect. Before we do that, I want to talk to y'all. And as I'm, getting myself together, let's have this dialogue. Let's have this conversation. What have you had to do to make it? What are some of the things that you look back on that you're like, man, I can't believe this. What did I have to do to make it? So I'm getting myself together, getting ready to speak at Pitch Her Perfect for NABO Greater Detroit chapter. I'm very proud to be a NABO member. And as y'all know, NABO is National Association of Women Business Owners. So what did I have to do to walk away from my past, walk away from failure, walk away from people feeling comfortable talking to me like there's no way I'll ever make it? What did I have to do? What did I have to get in my mind to know that it is possible to still do this? One of the things I had to do, y'all, was get real with myself and understand the mistakes that I made. Because we all like to talk about getting in the right rooms. What happens if you're in the right rooms and you're still not right? What happens if you're in the right rooms and all you're doing is pushing your business cards? What are you going to do? Because it didn't require that. In order for me to be in the right spaces and places, what did it require? It required me to believe that I deserved to be there. And what did I have to do to believe that I deserved to be there? I couldn't allow all my mistakes, the failures, the taken, analysis paralysis. It required letting the door close. Like, if the door has closed on me, if those opportunities aren't there anymore, what was ahead of me? Y'all have heard me talk about the closed door versus the open door. But I could not get into these other rooms if I didn't have to kiss the old precious goodbye. Now, am I still like funk, fire, energy, and noise? Y'all already know I come with that. But there was something else that had to change. I truly had to believe I deserved to be there no matter what. No matter what people said. I actually had to believe in my skill sets, my talents, and my ability. I had to believe that beyond anything else. Whether my current situation was, girl, you lucky to be alive. Girl, who do you think you are to be in there? Who do you think you are? And I had to believe I'm that girl. I'm that queen. And whether I got on a hair hat, whether I got out my natural hair, y'all know my hair is just like me. It don't ever want to act right. And I had to trust that my personality, my skill set, my talents, and my abilities, my experience, my education, whether I had a law degree, whether I had a bachelor's degree, I deserved to be in certain rooms. And I was afraid. Hey, I know I messed up, but you know what? What if it does work out? What if it does work out? What if I don't have a perfect body? Never had that. What if I could make it without looking, sounding, and acting like everybody else? We've already discussed that. But just because I said it out loud, just because I said it to other people, I literally had to believe it. That's why I'm on here with y'all. I want y'all to see how I can sometimes get myself together if I don't have my makeup artist and all of that other kind of stuff. What did I have to do? What did I have to kill within myself? What did I have to slaughter within myself? So let me break it down. I knew I loved eye makeup. Like, I love eye makeup. Like, I like turning up. I like glitterati. Is it right for every room? Probably not. But I'm going to tell you something. People love to look at my eye makeup, right? So let's say I can't do nothing else and I am not my celebrity makeup artist friend, Eloria Michelle. I am not her at all. But let me tell you something. When it comes to the eyes, I like the flex mode. And hey, D, my client that won $10,000 at her pitch competition. She sold these incredible crossbody bags for us queens. Sassy D Sashin, I see you. I am my sister, bro. Hey, queen, how are you? Randy, hey. I've known Randy since I was in high school, y'all. So what did I have to give? So y'all know. So this is One Size from the Wicked palette. I love this, and I love the Danessa Myricks palette. It's very colorful, and I love blue and green. I don't know, y'all. I don't know. So I'm trying to figure out what am I going to do. Y'all already know. You know what I mean? I also had to believe that everybody had not heard my life story. They had not, they didn't know who I was. So I could not allow myself to allow others to speak for me. I couldn't allow others to speak for me. I couldn't allow others to, tell the story. As my queen, Tanya out of California, she's a PR specialist. You have to change the narrative. So what does that mean? I have to change the narrative inside and outside, right? So although Curvy Girls Lingerie, y'all peep game on you. Y'all peep game. Change the narrative. So I wasn't going to walk in these rooms and talk about being an attorney when I no longer was an attorney. I was going to walk in these rooms and talk about, oh man, I just came out of a dark situation. Your girl was on a struggle bus. You know what I mean? I want you to know about my life story. That wasn't going to work. You know what was going to work? Is I had to come in with skill sets on fleek. I had to let them know, one in the clip, let's go. I am the killer pitch master. And every time you see me, I'm on. I'm always on, right? And that is so wonderful. It was actually very wonderful for me to remind myself that everybody doesn't need to know that. And it really served me in different rooms, right? So if I wanted top companies to hire me, if I wanted law firms, real estate firms, if I wanted destination travel, if I wanted to be flued out all over the world, what would they hire me for? It certainly wasn't going to be to tell a life story, but it was going to be something to do with pitching, sales, rainmaking. So you know what? If I'm the killer pitch master, let me leave them all quiet. Let me leave them all quiet when I bless this microphone. And that's what I teach my clients. Because a pitch in and of itself is cute. It's words. How do you embody it as a quiet storm? How do you embody it when you have a gregarious personality, but you 327? Now I'm 200 pounds. You heard me? Y'all know I love eye makeup, so I'm going in. I love this. And so I'm getting ready to speak to NABO, Greater Detroit chapter. And if you're a NABO member, you can attend for free. When I get finished with this, I'll put it in the chat. But I want y'all to know, listen, a lot of things had to go wrong before they had to go right. Within that, what are some of the other things that I had to do? I had to switch up my network. Because if my network only consisted of people who only knew me from the darkest chapter of my life, they weren't going to put me on Front Street. Because their biggest thing was going to be, oh man, I remember when you were in your darkest moment. Yeah, that's cute, but the darkest moment should not be talked about around these people. Because the truth of the matter is, I am a whole lot more than what I went through. And my job is not to bleed on people or to make them think that I haven't moved past certain things. And I have. My clients have had to do the same thing. I know that in this time and space, it might seem like it's easier to just focus on the bad. But I'm going to tell you right now, we can't do that. We cannot do this, y'all. I want you to focus on what is still possible. You know what's still possible? You can still make it. And in the pandemic, a lot of us had to find a way or make one. Economic downturn, social unrest. We had to find a way or make one. And it wasn't going to be on a story that no longer fit who we were. I may have been in the darkest moments of my life, but when you met me in real life, you know how I came? I'm the best there is, the best there is, the best there will be. Shout out to Bret Hitman Hart, WWF, WWE, the sharpshooter. And so I love that. I had to come correct. I had to get it popping in real life and in real time. So what did I have to give up? I had to give up the idea that the people who no longer wanted to support me, the people who thought that it was over, I had to give that up, but I also had to give it up internally. I may be from the inner city of St. Louis, Missouri, but that does not tell you everything about me. My grandmother was the shiznick, always will be, always has been, always will be. My grandparents put me on game and I didn't even realize it. They showed me what love truly looks like. And so the death of Precious, who she once was, has allowed another Precious to open, to have the real boundaries, to let put people on game that I'm not who I used to be. So please don't bring up my past as if you want to limit me. I am a black woman. There's no getting around it. I'm an unambiguous black woman. Black on both sides, no Brazilian butt lift, no six-pack abs. But I will not allow people to label me like that and say all I can do is speak to certain groups. Who is you talking to? Have you seen the rooms I've been in? What did I have to get rid of this idea that other people had that I could only speak to? Man, I'm on Shark Tank. Do those sharks look like me? Were they full-figure divas like me? No, I had to show I'm professional grade regardless to what room you put me in. And if you challenge me and say, hey, you can only speak in these spaces, then I respectfully have to decline. Period. What did I have to give up? I had to give up the weight of others' expectations. Your low expectations of me as a black woman, as a professional woman, as a woman who came from a certain place. That's not where I am today, baby. I was at rock bottom. I'm now sitting at the top. Why do you think certain companies work with me? Not because they hire 47-year-old glowed up black women. I'm going to promise you it's not like that. We have so many sisters and brothers who've lost their positions. And people are quick to be like, oh, it's because of this. Why? You know, it's hard when you lose your revenue source. It is so hard. And many of us lost our revenue sources when people weren't talking about it. Some of us failed and it wasn't on social media and you're like, thank God. You know what I mean? And I'm not speaking for every black woman or every black man or every brown woman, every brown man, every Asian woman, every Asian man, I'm not speaking for everyone. I'm only going to tell you what it took for me. There had to be a death of certain things. Closed doors, cut it off. Open doors. That's where I'm at. I had to realize I'm a projector. I am not a manifester. I'm not a generator. I'm a projector. My light shines and brings things to me. How was I able to do that? I am so glad that I had the right queens in my life who, you know, we did these things together where I really am a projector. So my light has to shine. So I have to shine bright every day, everywhere, every day. It doesn't mean I have to speak all the time. It doesn't mean I have to flex. Because I don't flex with clothes and none of that. That doesn't mean anything to me. The material things that mean a lot to a lot of other people don't mean much to me. I've lost so much in my life from storage places, things, you know, not being able to afford things when times got rough, that I don't worry about material possessions. I really don't. And so for me, I want to walk into the room like I own it. I want to walk in the room with the confidence that I saw other people naturally have. And it came from constantly showing up when I didn't want to. It came from, you know, getting myself together and putting myself together, whether it was drugstore makeup or luxury makeup or anything in between. So y'all are watching me put myself together because National Association of Women Business Owners, they're worth it. Y'all are worth it. And some of us forget that, you know, there are a lot of people who are hurting right now. There are a lot of contracts that were not signed. There are a lot of women and men who are out of position. And I want y'all to know it's not lost on me. But this is how pitching got me. So what did I have to give up? And for y'all, what did y'all have to give up? What did y'all have to give up? Let me just make sure I address everybody as I get myself together. How do I look, y'all? Am I looking cute? I know I ain't got the lips together. But the face card don't decline. Y'all know. So anyway, what rooms do you need to be in? What do you bring to the table? Have you asked your trusted network? What do they admire and love most about you? Not your family and friends. They're going to tell you, you know, whatever. I just want y'all to know you're worth so much more than you know. You're worth so much more. The final thing I had to do was talk to myself every day. Wake up thanking God every day that he saw fit to wake me up. He saw fit to say there's still purpose in my life. And that if my mother couldn't take my life and I couldn't take my life, the only one who could take my life is my Heavenly Father and my Creator. And if he sees fit to let me get this popping, you know what I mean? So anyway, y'all. So this, I think it looks weird because I can't. Okay. Let me go over here, y'all. And then I'm going to start getting my clothes. Y'all know how we do. Y'all know how we do. I don't know if it can show you. So let me just see. Anyway, so what did you have to do to make it? What'd you have to do? What'd you have to kill internally? I feel like I can't get this. Okay. So anyway, let me just make sure so Sassy. Hey, Queen. Sassy D Sashin, my Queen D. I am my sister. Hey, gorgeousness. Hey, back at you. Love the color. Do you still love the color, Queen? You still love the color? It's weird because you can't see the pink and everything. So I put a little pink in there. I don't know if y'all can see. But anyway. Okay, so then yes. Okay. Kim, what's up, Kim? Hey, lady, drop the jewels. You already know. Okay, let me see what me 2008. I'm waving at you. Head turn Chicago. I'm waving at you. Sassy D said I'm loving it. Hold on, am I missing anybody? My sister Keisha, Queen. I'm getting myself together because I'm getting ready to speak at NABO, National Association of Women Business Owners, Greater Detroit chapter. All NABO members all over the country are free to come. Why can't I? Hold on. Okay. And so I'm getting myself together, just was putting on some makeup and everything. So anyway, y'all, I love y'all. And if anybody tells y'all what's impossible, tell them, pitch, please. Y'all see it's behind me? Because y'all, I have to get that dirt off my shoulder and look back. Pitch, please. You heard me. And this is what 47 looks like. Okay. So I think I'm going to put on these earrings and figure out what my outfit's going to be. Y'all know I'm about to come correct in these streets. Okay. So tell them, pitch, please. And I own the trademark, so you already know. This is what the 40-year plus glow up looks like. I'm 47 years old. I think I'm almost 47 years old and a half. And when I tell you the glow up is real, when I tell you when you truly believe in yourself against all odds and you walk into these rooms, because it takes time. It doesn't take place overnight. But y'all were so worth it. And I told you I love eye makeup. If I don't love nothing else, I love eye makeup, and I want people to comment on my eye makeup, right? Because I can't do nothing, right. So anyway, we're about to go in. Money green like a CeeLo. True blue. Got some pink in here. Just so y'all can see me. Here's looking at you, kid. All right. Love you all. The 40-year plus glow up book is coming out in September. Would y'all like me to share the book cover? Because it celebrates 10 years since I shot Shark Tank season 8 in 2016. Remember, I'm very day specific. So what did you have to let go of to succeed? Was it easy? Drop it in the comments. My name is Precious Williams. I'm proud founder and CEO of the Perfect Pitch Group. I love you. I love you all. From the bottom of my heart to the depths of my soul, let's go get this work. All right, from 6 to 8 tonight, we about to go ham and cheese and peanut butter and jelly on them. Yeah, heard me. All right, and to my NABO members, come in and check me out for free. All right, take care, y'all. Bye.